life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orkid Encounter. My name is Blake, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope that this Orkid Encounter will help you all better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales really are a natural wonder, and one of our orcas will come out and show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. Looks like their eyes are located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are really located just in front of the white patch, camouflage from crushing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize the orcas as they swim and regulates their body temperature. There's no bone or muscle in the dorsal fin, so just like Ikaika and Ulises, you may see it curve over. Now the flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers, which are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like our human hip. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Now tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them up to 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as a speedboat. But they swim the fastest, and they use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. A peck slap might be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when killer whales really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of the surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Killer whales are excellent at communicating. There's no one out there at the top of our ocean food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. as the whales themselves.
Final seats, please.
Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flips, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them straight off the beach. Orkid's coming over to show you guys a similar behavior right here in our slide out. And otter killer whales will create waves, washing over floating ice and knocking seals into the water. Kalia is showcasing a similar wave-making technique in the front of the pool, showcasing one of the many impressive and complex hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. Now you all just saw some of these waves crashing in front of you, but it's truly impossible to imagine the amount of water displaced to experience it firsthand. But lucky for all of us, we have two very brave volunteers who are wearing shorts. They're gonna come on down and experience the power of the killer whale's wave. Alright guys, come on down. You guys are gonna take a seat right over there. Now, this water is 55 degrees, which is very ice cold. So, you guys ready to get wet? Yeah, you guys ready to see it get wet? Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. Looks like we have... Oh, alright, so we have our smallest whale, Kalia, coming over. But don't let that make you feel confident, because Kalia can really get a big wave. So here she comes, and here comes that wave. Oh, yeah. Now, killer whales are found in all of our world's oceans, so it's no surprise they eat all different types of prey, including other whales. The animal that you see on screen behind me is a blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So you may be wondering, how does a whale the size of Kalia take down a whale that size in the wild? Well, it's all possible, because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday lives for killer whales. This is how they teach their young to hunt, and it's how they practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend a lot of time interacting and showing their playful side out in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. One of those playful behaviors that you might see is a behavior called porpoising, which is when a killer whale moves really fast to the surface of the water. You can be breaking out of it momentarily. Kalia is showcasing it right now. surfing a wave. Killer whales love to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Orchid is sliding on up and showing a slow move behavior right here in our slide up, just like the whales in British Columbia. You'll also see killer whales imitating each other. This is how they teach one another new things. Our whales are constantly mimicking and learning from one another right here at SeaWorld. Now, playful behavior always has a purpose. A tail whip might be used to stun a school of fish. But today, a tail whip might just be stunning our soak zone. All day, every day, which allows us to build trusted relationships with them. And provide research, healthcare, and a great quality of life. In fact, all of our whales take an active role in participating in our healthcare and well-being. We use some training, medical, or husbandry behaviors. Now, one of the husbandry behaviors you might see our whales do is to flip over and present us with the bottom of the tail. This allows us to get a voluntary blood sample from the veins running through the underside of the tail, and also allows us to get a great look at the whale's entire body. Our whales will also slide up onto a scale, like you're seeing Orchid doing in the video behind us. We weigh our whales once a week, and this allows us to make sure that our adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight, and that our younger whales are growing properly. We can even get a voluntary breath sample from the top of the whale's blowhole. All of this is due to the incredible trust relationships that we build every single day right here at SeaWorld. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you all to a very special whale. She's coming on up right over here on our slide out. So up on stage is Kalia, and over here is Orkid. Now, Kalia up on stage is our youngest female at 18 years old. But she is actually our matriarch, meaning she is in charge. It's all about size right here. Now, Orchid right here is the very first killer whale born right here at SeaWorld San Diego. And she is one of our smartest whales, knowing over 300 behaviors. Both of these whales are such an honor to work with, and they inspire me every day. We challenge our whales to learn something new and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course, lots and lots of play keep our whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. study here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orkid Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you all for joining us for SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. Remember, if we all do our part to help protect our world's oceans, we can ensure the survival of amazing animals just